So recently we've been seeing a lot of anti-Somali rhetoric and sentiments from the President of America, Donald J. Trump, and I would like to make a public service announcement for the Somali community, especially Somali Americans. I'm a Somali Canadian, but especially for the Somali Americans. I need you guys to understand that this is the consequences of some of y'all's actions. I'm not saying all of you guys, because as far as I know, the new generation of Somali Americans are very anti-Trump. They are more left-leaning and more involved in their communities and stuff like that. But the older generation, right? A lot of them went out of their way to personally endorse and support and vote for Donald Trump, right? When we look at the recent issues that happened with the current mayor of Minnesota, when it was Omar Fateh versus Jacob Frey, a lot of them also voted for Jacob Frey due to, I would say, tribal endorsements and things like that. I need this generation of Somali Americans to understand that the reason why our country is in fact a shithole, because at the end of the day, you guys can sit here and try to make excuses all you want, but the fact of the matter is Somalia is not a safe country, especially for women like me. And the reason it is that way is because a lot of us who are born in the West feel like we have this type of survivor guilt where we have to sit down and excuse the bad behavior that happens back home, defend things that happen back home, all in the name of a solidarity that does not exist, right? If we keep trying to act like these problems don't exist, they will only continue to fester. I'm sick and tired of the men in our community, and yes, I will say the men in our community, especially the ones back home, turning the country into a literal shithole, and then the rest of us being painted under the same brush. A lot of us who are born and raised in the West are contributing members to society, and I'm not even doing this for like respectability politics for, you know, a certain demographic. I'm literally saying this so that other people of color who are also from the West can understand, and I'm talking about people of color, BIPOC people, right? I understand that there is a lot of anti-blackness in my community. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for it. I do understand that the newer generation, my generation, first generation, we are doing our best to try to educate our elders in regards to that. And I hope that this serves as a lesson. This is what happens when you think you exist in a vacuum. This is what happens when you think you don't need other communities. This is what happens when you think that you're above the program. You are not above no program. We need to start holding the elders in our community responsible for the things that they are doing. Endorsing a known racist and assuming that just because he's against LGBTQ rights and abortions is going to somehow make